Hey everybody, it's a buttered potato. I mean brick waffle. Yeah, there's a story behind that, but I hope you guys are excited for this episode. As you might be able to tell from my terrible gear, I had a little bit of an accident. I was in the nether trying to get quartz so I could remake the Dragon Skull nether portal on this server, and I died in lava and lost all of my gear. So I am back down to iron tools, some leather armor, and a golden chest plate. We are going to go back and remedy that situation, but I do have some plans today, and I'd like to be able to continue on that. So we're going to do a little bit of digging, and maybe what I'll do is do a little time lapse of me mining, and hopefully that'll be entertaining. I need to gather some materials, and then we can continue on with what we wanted to do today. So our goal now is to get at least a few diamonds so that we can remake our pick, and maybe a few levels out of all that digging so that we can enchant the new tools that we get. If not, there's always the skeleton farm, and I believe that Livodaz also has an XP farm of some sort over there. But before we start, let's go ahead and breed up our rabbits and our sheep. I don't think this was in the last episode. I did put in a little sheep farm. This is Mumbo Jumbo's design. Now we have some sheep so I could get some wool. So we'll use that as well here. Let's get these bunnies first. Good morning, bunnies. Why don't you have some carrots and make more bunnies? And it's 54. I can't remember how many are in this thing. I think there were 14 in here. Maybe that's not right. That looks like 12. We'll call that good for now. Throw these back in here, and we'll do the same thing with the sheep. Oh good, there's more cooked mutton in there. Excellent. So let's hit that button. We don't have to have a trapdoor on this one because the sheep will not be able to jump out. Wow, that is a lot of wheat. We're going to have to harvest some more here. This design is nice. When I first built this, I planned ahead and actually did not put in the sign so that I could breed up sheep for the breeder before turning it over into baby sheep mode. And then when they grow up, we should be able to roast them and get our wool, and our cooked mutton. And hey, look at that, 4 levels off of breeding. That's not too bad. So let's drop down here, and now we put the trapdoor back. I believe that I accidentally killed Chained Heart. I remember removing this trapdoor in a previous episode, and that of course let this have sky access, which meant this froze, so he jumped down here, hit a block of ice, and died. Sorry about that, Chained Heart. Today here we are in the new mine shaft, and I'm going to dig, and I will be right back. Alright, so after only about half an hour of mining, I was able to find 12 diamonds, about a stack and a half of coal, 2.5 stacks of redstone, and what left over is about a half a stack of iron ore. I did have to make myself 4 picks out of that iron while I was down there. So this should be enough that we can go ahead and start cooking this up and make ourselves a little bit of diamond equipment. I believe we still had a few diamonds in here. Yeah, so we're good to go. I should be able to remake myself all my diamond equipment, and I'm going to do that and then see about getting up some levels at the enchanting station, or the XP farm, and see what we can get in the enchanting table. I'll be right back when I'm ready to do that. Okay, I did manage to get myself quite a few levels. I was not able to make a complete set of diamond gear, but I've got the pick and the sword, which are the important parts, and all the armor, and enough lapis that we should be able to do some enchanting here. So let's take a quick peek. Respiration 3 actually could be useful. We'll try that. and fire protection. That could be good in the nether. Unbreaking 3, blast protection 3. Let's try blast protection and unbreaking. All right. Let's see. Protection 4, absolutely. Even though that's not unbreaking, that's still worth it. And protection 3 and feather falling 4. Fantastic. Fire aspect, sharpness 1. Let's try the pick first. Unbreaking 3. And that's all we got. Alright, so we might have to see if we can get some books. And we are just short of levels on that one. Yikes. Let's go get a few more levels and see about books. I think Lividaz said he had some books for trade for us. So I'll be right back in just a moment. Okay, as I thought, there was a chest here. Lividaz unwanted enchanted books, take if you want. So let's see what we've got in here. Smite 4 could be good. That's probably the only thing that I might want to get here. Let's go ahead and head back over and get a few more levels as well, just so we can go up over 30 and actually get our full enchanting capability. Actually, I'll go ahead and do that on camera and see if you guys can see how his base is coming along. Looks like he's got some nice banners up here. He and Torquata appear to both be doing some towers, which is going to be pretty cool. This whole area is going to look castle-y. Yes, I just said castle-y. Why is there a spider in here? I don't think it has a name tag. Mob Grinder XP farm below. Let's go ahead and kill that. I don't remember this being in here. Sorry if that was a tamed spider, but I don't think it was. So we'll head down here. XP Grinder that away. Enchantment room that away. I think we all have some enchantment rooms now. Oops. Oh, we must be out of minecarts. Yep. Okay. Well, we'll just walk down here. No big deal. Maybe somebody left it down there at the bottom last time. Very similar to the minecart elevator that I have over by the slime farm. Yep. Okay. Let's see. And follow this pathway. Mob Grinder. Eat ourselves some of this mutton here. Eat ourselves some of this mutton. I don't know why I'm saying things like that. Nice cobble path. Okay, there is a spawner. Punch with fist, don't waste weapons. Repairs room. Awesome. So he's even set that up for us. You can see there's some hoppers, a chest full of bones and arrows and all sorts of good stuff there. And if we wait here long enough, we should get some skeletons. We're going to throw this string in there too, because we don't need that right now. And this bone we got earlier. And I will be back in just a moment once we get some skeletons. Let's see if, has anybody spawned in here yet? Oh, I saw one. They're bobbing around. Drop down in there. Drop. Go this way. Follow the water stream. You should come over here. There we go. Okay, just so you guys see that it works, I'm going to stay over here and get some XP, and I will be back with you guys in just a little bit. Okay, so that should be enough for now. 33 levels. Interesting. Caught fire there for a second from the lava. But we're going to go ahead and head back to the base, so I will see you guys there in just a moment as well. Alright, we are back at base. Whoops. We're back at base and trying not to glitch through our hidden door there. We do have 33 levels now, so let's see about getting that sword enchanted again. Knockback 2 is not great. Now I'm going to have to get something else. Let's try this iron shovel. We'll put efficiency 1 on it just to reset our enchantment seed. Still knockback 2. Oh, does it have to be... Is it set for swords? Maybe I misunderstood how that worked. So let's try one more thing. Let's go ahead and combine this sword with this book. That's fine. 4 levels. And I know we won't be able to re-enchant this now because of the way that works, but Smite 4 will help us with zombies and that sort of thing. For now, that's going to be good enough. I really need to get something better than Unbreaking 3 on this pick. I'm going to check. I think I have a Silk Touch pick, which isn't the best thing either, but it might work. Yep, Silk Touch 1. At least we can combine those two. Unbreaking 3, Silk Touch 1. That's a little bit better than it was before. Alright, so that's good enough for gearing up. We have at least a full set of diamond gear again, with feather falling, which is pretty nice. Not the greatest sword, but it'll work. And Unbreaking 3, Silk Touch 1. So we're going to go ahead and do a little bit more material gathering. And then we're going to get to the Christmas presents, which is what I really wanted to do this episode. So I will be back with you guys in just a moment. Okay, I think we are ready to go put in some Christmas presents and add a little bit to the decorations around the tree. I was planning on doing this on Christmas Eve in the evening there, but we've got some people in multiple time zones, and just with company coming and holiday plans, it's going to be a little tricky to do that. So I'm going to do this a little bit before Christmas Eve. If the block farmers that are playing on the server are also watching this video, if you want to wait till Christmas to open your present, that'd be cool. If not, I understand. It's hard to resist the temptation, especially because Livo has already put up some presents under here. I know he said there was something exciting for me in there that might have made my life a little bit easier, but I told him I was going to wait. So we do have a few boxes up here. I'm going to add some more, and as soon as I open my inventory, some of you guys will see what that is, so I'm going to edit that part out, and I'll be back in just a moment. Alright, the Christmas presents are in place, and I'm not going to spoil it for you now, but I am going to record a clip showing what's in here, and I will play that in an episode after Christmas so that it's still a surprise for all the block farmers who are playing, but we are going to do some decorations next. So now I can open up my inventory, and you can see that I have made myself some banners. I found these banner patterns online, so I did not invent these, but I think they still look pretty cool, so we're going to throw one down here. Maybe I can get rid of that snow. One down here, that's a Rudolph. One over here, that's a Santa Claus. I thought that looked pretty neat. So we're going to throw a few of these down in different areas. And yes, unfortunately, I did have to use the give command to give these because there are too many layers to build legitimately in survival. But I thought, it's Christmas, they look pretty neat, let's go ahead and do that. I don't think it's going to be a big deal. And they're not really useful for much, so it's not like anybody can exploit by taking these banners that we couldn't get legitimately. Anyway, it's a Christmas celebration, so we are also going to need some elves to help Santa and his reindeer. So we've got some armor stands here, and we're going to put one there, and we're going to keep putting them all in between these banners, maybe one block back from each of these. And boop, and we're going to need one more over here. And then we're going to need to put on some Christmas outfits here for them. So let's just move these tools up to one side. And let's get that, and let's get some of this as well. We don't need our food for the moment. So this guy will be a red one, and then we need a green one. Oop. Yes, we're not trying to take your armor off, sorry guy. Then we're going to need a red one and a green one again. And I don't think it matters, yeah, which way you face this thing. Once you've placed it, that's the orientation of the armor stand. So we'll do these as well. And there we go. We have our Christmas elves standing watch by the tree. If anybody does need some leather armor after the holidays, you're certainly welcome to dress like an elf and take it around. And that is everything I wanted to get done for the Christmas decorations. I know that didn't take very long. There was a lot more prep work off camera, but I'm trying to keep it as much of a surprise as I can. And I am going to destroy the extra banners. I don't think we need any to keep those around for anything. But I'm going to go ahead and record that one clip showing what's in the box so I can show you guys after the holiday season is over, and I'll be back in just a moment. Alright, we are back in the Nether, and I am here to finish what I started the other day when I died so horribly in lava and lost everything. I'm going to try and be a little bit more careful today. Yeah, I know, I can hear all the groaning too. We're trying to get quartz, and the reason for that, as I think I mentioned earlier, is we want to rebuild the Dragon Skull Nether portal, and then I'm probably just going to gather the materials and put that portal up in town, and then in a future episode we're going to build a kind of a portal shrine around that. I have some cool ideas, and I want to do a little bit of testing in a creative world before I do that. And I hear a ghast. Because that could be pretty expensive to do. Let's not go hanging out over lava to get those guys. Let's try to dig maybe in one of these tunnels, see if anybody's actually gotten the quartz. But yes, I think that I've probably alluded to this in previous episodes, but I think the combination of nether bricks and granite actually looks pretty good. I saw somebody do something like that on Reddit once, and I like the combo of those colors and textures, so I am going to do something similar. Okay, that's not so bad. But first, obviously, we need the quartz, and we're also going to need some obsidian, but I believe I have enough of that in my storage already. And I'm using my Silk Touch pick because that's what I've got. I think I might have another pick back at base, but it's also possible that I'll get enough that I can just enchant an iron pick, and maybe I'll get fortune. We'll see. But anyway, I'm going to do some gathering, and maybe I'll go ahead and time-lapse this part as well. And then I will see you guys back when I'm done. Alright, so that is a little over 2 stacks of the nether quartz ore. I'm going to keep those on my bar. Now all we have to do is safely make it back to the portal, and we are good to go. I think that'll be enough. I think I have 2 stacks of quartz blocks already, and if I can borrow a fortune pick, or maybe get lucky and enchant one, that's going to be plenty of quartz to do the other couple of stacks that I need. So I'm going to try and make my way back here, and hopefully it's uneventful, and you just see me here in just a moment at the portal. Okay, well, so far so good. I have not died, which is excellent, and I didn't even really have to eat that much, which is great. So I think this is nice to make up. That's pretty funny. Nice to make up for my last trip in here, and I'm not even going to bother with that, right? Well, yes, I will. I am going to go up there and get this last bit of quartz, and let's not drop lava on my head. That would be very sad. This is something I know I should know better than to do, but let's go ahead and do it anyway. Let's get these last few bits, because it's right here. Oh, good. Good. No lava on the head. That is how I died the last time. I managed to do this and open up a lava stream right over me, and then I fell down into it, caught fire, burned to death before I could get out of it, and lost all my items in that same lava. But there we go, we've got plenty. Let's go back and see about getting a fortune pick. And here we go, some iron picks. Fortune 1. Okay, we'll take it. Maybe we can get a couple of fortunes out of this. Efficiency 2, just efficiency 2. But that's going to be okay. And silk touch, we don't want silk touch. Unbreaking and efficiency. And let's use up the rest of our levels combining these. Efficiency and fortune. And efficiency and unbreaking. Okay, that's actually pretty good for an iron pickaxe, so we will set up all of our nether quartz here in the hallway. Let's go ahead and put... I did grab the rest of the nether quartz that I already had in chests, and we even had some loose stuff in there. So let's throw some that in there and get these nether quartz lined up. Okay, so that's going to be a pretty good amount of quartz for us to go ahead and get out there and build the dragon skull. So I'm going to do that, and I'll make a few stairs and some other pieces that I need, slabs and whatnot. If you haven't seen that video, I'm kind of surprised, honestly, because that's the one that has probably 90% of my entire channel's views. But I will go ahead and put the link in the description and let you guys see the tutorial on how to build that as well. So I will be back when I've got that in place. Alright, you can see this, and it kind of blends in a little bit with the snow, which is why we're going to build a temple around it, but it is done. You can see that I've used the lava for the eyes, and there it is. That looks pretty good. So the last thing we have to do is, of course, light this and see where it ends up in the nether. And because there's some other portals around, this actually might end up somewhere connected to an existing one. Yep, it actually ends up connected to the one that's in my under my mountain right now. So when we go back through, where does that go? That goes back through to the mountain. So we might end up moving this portal around in a future episode. We will definitely in a future episode be building another shrine around that portal. But for now, the dragon skull is in place and usable by any of the other block farmers. And that was what we wanted to get accomplished. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I know I really had a good time building it. I'm glad to see that Skull is back. And I know we've got some Christmas decorations up and some presents. So for the block farmers that are watching, like I said, if you can wait till Christmas, cool. If not, I understand. Go check it out. I'm going to wait, and I will probably do a quick opening on Christmas Day. I may or may not record that one. Just depends on how much time I have to actually play. I know I'm going to spend some time with my family on Christmas, so recording is a lower priority. I'm sure you guys understand. So, like I said, if you did like this video, please hit that like button. If you really enjoyed it, then please subscribe. And as always, I've been Brickwaffle. Thank you for watching.